Hey YouTube, it's Trent here doing a games pickup video for you guys. I didn't do one for last month, so we'll be including my last month pickups for this video here. And I've quite literally just come back from the video game store and picked up some new additions to the family. And I'm looking at them wondering where the hell do I start, because there are a bevy of games here to go through. Please excuse my lack of energy today. I'm a little bit low on energy, but I've got Lift Plus to get me going. But there's some also really rare games I picked up and I really want to share with you guys. So let's cut the babble, let's begin now. What's really funny is that the other day I was driving to like a DVD shop, and I really wasn't looking for games per se, I was looking at a movie. But what interests me was the PS2 section, and everybody knows how obsessed, fanatical, OCD I am about PS2 games. And these games weren't for sale at all. I found like 4 games that I really wanted because they're extremely rare and hard to find. And I went up and asked the Indian guy who ran the shop, and I said, excuse me, can you sell me these games? I don't think anyone's going to be hiring them off you because they're older titles. And he said, okay, let me check. And he did, and he told me that'd be 10 bucks a piece. Sold! I was pretty damn impressed with that. First game on the pickup is Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. I have played File 1. I don't have that anymore. I'm looking for a copy of that. You can still see like the $5 logo here from Civic Video, which is quite funny. I really can't recommend the first Outbreak too highly because it's kind of like its own standalone title. It really doesn't play any part in the main numbered universe, the Resident Evil universe, but it's still good fun. From what I heard, the servers are shut down to the Europeans and to the Americans and blah blah blah. Only the Japanese have access to the servers, so you cannot actually play online with this anymore. And that's a shame because the AI is dreadful. I really hate the AI. I just want to strangle the living shit out of them because they don't listen, they're unresponsive, they're rude, they don't share weapons, they don't heal themselves. But for all intents and purposes, it's a fun game. I'm really struggling with this one. It's a lot harder than the first one. All my AI characters are dying in the blink of an eye. I usually always go Yoko because she has the most inventory space with her knapsack, or I usually go Kevin or something like that. So yeah, Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. It's fun for what it is, but really it's not the best Resident Evil game in the world. But who cares? Next on the pickups is, you might notice that these are quite old shabby cases, and that's understandable because these were, for once, games that you could hire. And the next game on the pickup I found was Tenchu Wraith of Heaven, and again I had this one quite a long time ago, but I was stupid and I sold it. And I really kicked myself for it because I do believe this is the best Tenchu in the series, bar none. It beats every single Tenchu besides the first, I think. I really enjoyed the first one. Yeah, but look, it's not really flash. I can print off another cover for it, so it's no big deal to me. I really like this one because it's 2 characters, Rikimaru, Ayami. There's a whole bunch of missions you get to do, and there's a new character you can unlock called Teshu, and he uses acupuncture needles to stealth kill his enemies, which I really enjoy. Absolutely love this game. It's also got like a multiplayer and a co-op to it, and I really have fun destroying my sister at it because I'm a bully. Next game on the pickups is a game that once I saw it at the same video store, mind you, I needed it immediately. There was no way I was going to take no for an answer, and it's extremely hard to find this game, and it is Super Street Fighter EX3. I'm not too keen on getting EX2 because this one has more characters in it. It's quite hard to play though. After playing Super Street Fighter 4 and Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition, this does come across very slow and sluggish, but I really like the oddball characters in this, like Scalamania, Shadow Guys, Volcano Rosso area. There's a whole bunch of weird characters in here that I really enjoyed though. For all intents and purposes, I was so thrilled that I got this game because I have been looking forever for it and I could never find it. So yeah, Street Fighter EX3. Next on the pickups is a game I was extremely chuffed that I got. Again, I had this game, but I sold it because I was stupid. And that game was Forbidden Siren 2. And that might come across as a bit of a surprise, seeing how I love this genre so much. and I do have the first game. The thing about me in these games is that I played part 2 before I played part 1, so I practically knew nothing about the series when I first started playing it. And from what I can say, Forbidden Siren 2 is a lot better than the first Forbidden Siren. Even though I do like the story a little bit better than the first one, this controls a hell of a lot better. You can move while you're crouching now, or how would you say it? It's kind of like run crouching. Like you can crouch but you can run. In the other game you had to go step by step by step, and it was just awful. The controls in that game were awful. It's a little bit better in this one. Story is interesting. There's a lot more characters you can use, and it has some really interesting story arcs. So definitely not one to be missed if you do enjoy the JP horror scene, because I really love it. Okay, now it's coming to the big prize of my pickups video, and I was extremely excited when I saw this. I just picked this up today, by the way. It is Final Fantasy X. Not just Final Fantasy X, I know I've already got a copy, but this is the non-platinum edition, and it's in perfect condition. I was really surprised in how it's just beautiful. The case is clean, it's beautiful. It doesn't have the manual though. I've got a manual from my old one. It's got the main disc here, which is in impeccable condition, and there's also a DVD here. I never knew that you got a DVD with this. I don't know what it's about. It's called Beyond Final Fantasy. I'm hoping it's like a making of or something like that. I've never actually heard of it before. This is probably the most expensive game on my pickups. It cost $30, but I am gladly going to part with my $30 to try and find a good game like this, because my copy, my original copy of Final Fantasy X is butchered. This is only the Platinum Edition. But honestly, look at the disc. It's just been through so much punishment, this game. Like, I don't think that's repairable, and there's a little chip in the corner as well, so it basically rendered the game unplayable. So that's why I picked up another copy of Final Fantasy X. And it's a classic game. It's perfect. It's a masterpiece. Why else would I pick it up? Righty-ho, we have a PS3 game, and I heard about this a long time ago. From what I heard, it was a bit of a copycat, rip-off, a clone, whatever you want to call it. The game I got was Dantes Inferno. I've played about 5 hours of it so far. Me and my brother are really enjoying this. The clone I'm talking about is God of War, obviously. It's clearly a God of War rip-off. But it's a good rip-off. They're doing a good job of it, and I really love it. I think it's based on the actual poem, Dantes Inferno, which is like 600 or 800 years old. So it's got some good mythological leeway to the story, and I don't know where I'm up to. I think I'm up to Gluttony. When it comes to the circles of hell, I'm up to Gluttony, which isn't very far, and I do need to go back and play it some more because I'm really enjoying it. Main character I could really care less about, but the story and the premises in which it's set in is very compelling to me, and I'm absolutely loving it. The next game on the pickups is an Xbox 360 exclusive, and I've not played previous iterations of this game. And before I even contemplate putting this up to the camera, I just want to say I've never heard of it before, and one of my subscribers told me to check it out because it's quirky. And that game is slowly beautiful Katamari. Okay, look at the cover. It's like so cutesy. I really don't know what to say about this game. I like it. It's a game that you don't want to play in company, because it's quite embarrassing. Nah, fuck it. Who cares? This game's enjoyable. You basically have to roll up a ball, pick up items along the way to create a big ball, then you progress through rolling up planets and stuff like that. That's basically the aim of the game. It's so hard to describe this game, but it's just got this cool factor about it. I really like it. It's quirky, it's odd. Even one of my Xbox mates, I won't say who your name is, told me, "What the f are you playing?" And I said, "It's a lot of fun, shut up." Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, so I might pick up the older titles like Katamari Damacy or Touch My Katamari. Even the name's quite bizarre. But yeah, beautiful Katamari, I'm really enjoying it. Moving right along, the next game on the pickups is Jericho, Clive Baker's Jericho. My uncle told me about this one. He said you'll really like it because you can use multiple characters. It's a first-person shooter. I don't really care much for first-person shooters. I'm not a huge fan, but he said it's got like a survival horror feel to it. I really don't know much about this game at all. Would someone like to point me in the right direction or give me some hints about this game? Because I don't know anything about it. Looks interesting though. I shall try that tonight. It looks like a game that should be played in the dark. So yeah, Jericho. Second to last game on the pickups is an Xbox original, and again, if I take Final Fantasy X out of the equation, this will be the next game that I was super excited to get because it's so hard to find these games. And I got the limited collector's edition of Doom 3 in impeccable condition. It might look like it's scuffed or heavily marked or something like that, but this is the actual the look of the steel bookcase. And I'll just open it up because it's really quite gorgeous. Look, full manual. I got this for $3. This is like the cheapest game on my pickups, and the disc is in impeccable condition. I love Doom to death. I've been playing it since '95. I think the first Doom came out, and I was playing it on PC then. I really love it. This is my favourite Doom. I haven't played it in such a long time though, so again, this is going to be the game I'm going to be playing in the dark with my headphones on. So yes, number 2. This is the game that I was really excited to pick up, and for $3, steal. Final game on the pickups. I had played a little bit before on my uncle's Xbox when I didn't have an Xbox. I wasn't too impressed because I had played. I'm a loyal fan of the fan base of the series, should I say? I'm a loyal fan, and I didn't really like it. But I got Splinter Cell Conviction, and the only reason why I didn't like it is because they took out most of the stealth. Like 3/4 of the game is action, and I hated that because that's not what Splinter Cell was all about. It's about being an undercover CIA agent, or I don't actually know what he was, an echelon agent. I don't know, but I only played like an hour of it or so I can't really judge it fairly. I'll have to go back and play it and reserve my judgment. It looks good though, the game looks fantastic, but again, it took me out of the moment when I found out there were not a lot of stealth moments. But yeah, won't knock until I try it. Splinter Cell Conviction. Okay, and finally, before I end the video, it's not even a game, but I want to slot it in there anyway. It's a digital game. I have not played this game in about 10 plus years, and which is funny because I'm a huge fan of the Silent Hill series, and I think you know what it is, right? And I'm playing right now Silent Hill 1. I downloaded it a few nights ago, and I'm really loving it. This is probably the second best Silent Hill in my humble opinion. Silent Hill 2 obviously comes first, and then Silent Hill 3. Absolutely loving it. I'm almost halfway through the game. I'm up to El Camino Hospital. So that's what I'm playing at the moment, and I'm really enjoying it. And that was my pickups for the last 2 months. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to add your own feedback about these games, the games which I don't know much about, like Jericho. Please let me know what they're about. Leave that in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the video. I shall see you in my next video. See ya!